I am so excited to be here with you today. Welcome to the Health Blueprint Sync. This is going to be absolutely awesome class, and you're going to learn so much, and you're going to help yourself heal your body. How awesome is that? So by neuro-syncing your health blueprint, you jumpstart your body's ability to heal itself, your body's natural intelligence, so that it can properly repair your cells, your brain, your nervous system, your heart, your skin, essentially all the functions within your body. So, what is a health blueprint that I'm talking about? This is a program that is energetically written by the planet and by your soul. So, planetary energy and your soul energy got together and created this unique blueprint for you. This is also where all the files of your incarnation are stored that are relevant to how it's going to affect your physical form, your body. So this is your DNA codes, like all the things from ancestral energies, like people in your line before you and so on, all the soul codes that you brought in with yourself. So this is the genetic lineage component, imprint. There's also karmic codes in there as well. Those are a little bit different than a traditional genetics, as in something that you might think like, okay, I have this from my parents or my grandparents or somebody in my genetic line. When we're talking about karmic codes, that's more of the overlay of the pre-programmed energy. This is the modification possibilities for you. Something that your soul brings into your lifetime and say, okay, this is how your DNA can be adjusted depending on the lesson that you came here to learn. And you can imagine there's some kind of a positive aspect of that and sort of a negative aspect of that. Positive aspect would be because you have learned something before, it's already known in your system, you already got it, and that means that you will not have that predisposition, this modification possibility in this lifetime. So even if, let's say, you incarnated into a genetic line that might have a predisposition for diabetes, let's say, but you have already learned a specific lesson in some other lifetimes that had to do with sweetness of life or with receiving or self-love or whatever that somehow related to diabetes, then in this lifetime, that modification based on your genetic line that normally, let's say, you would be predisposed to, is turned off by your soul. So you will not have diabetes, even if, let's say, in your genetic line everybody did, because that's already learned lesson. On the other hand, the kind of a negative side of that is the predisposition to any kind of an illness based on unfinished lessons, something that you have started in other lifetimes, but have not completed, not learned the lesson yet. That means in this lifetime, you can either activate a specific body processing, something that you learned through being in your body in a specific way, or it could be that you incarnate into a genetic line that has a specific predisposition that then your soul, your system, already has within its health blueprint to sort of activate as a means for you to learn. Notice that all of those things are kind from your soul. They're not intended to get you sick or make you sick or anything. If something is the opposite, they intended to heal you. But healing can only be possible by personal mastery, right? Because anytime we have a misalignment, if it goes all the way through the body, that's how we learn. But when it does go through the body, a lot of times that makes body quite uncomfortable. So what we are going to do within this course is work with your blueprint, understand components of it that are linked to specific elements, and help you activate the healing component. That is your ultimate health capacity. Everybody has their ultimate health capacity encoded in their health blueprint. So when we live our life in kind of an everyday sense, especially if somebody's not trying to live it consciously, they usually are completely disconnected from their health blueprint, which means their body is just running on all the issues and toxicity and whatever negative influences they might be having, imprinting, conditioning, and so on, and not quite getting the ultimate capacity for that body to learn the lessons through the physical form and arrive in the most amazing state of well-being. And what we want to do is the opposite. We want to reconnect our body to that amazing template. We want to utilize its energy in order to support ourselves in healing. So what is neuro-syncing? Like if you notice, I was talking about neuro-syncing yourself with that blueprint. And why do you need that? So it means essentially calibrating your brain to align with that health blueprint. So if your brain is like an antenna that's broadcasting frequency and also receiving on a specific wavelengths, we quite often block our own access to that beautiful health blueprint, which is kind of like your ultimate health, right? Wouldn't you want to have the most ultimate energy imprint within your body to give it like a map, like a guidance, like a memo? This is how you do it so that you arrive at the most healthy state? Of course you would. So this is what neurosyncing is. It's adjusting your brain frequencies, calibrating it to align to that blueprint that you came in with in the first place. Also, it allows your body to receive all the good things from the health blueprint. All these components we were just looking at, how it can help your body regenerate and this and this and this, all of those things, they are within your health blueprint. And if your body does not get the memo, then the body runs on all the misalignments, which is how we have pains and issues and illnesses and so on. So repairing these internal misalignments in your brain, cellular structures, organs, function of organs, and all of that. That is already within your health blueprint if you're aligned to it. That repair is natural. So that's part of the reason we want to connect to that health blueprint in our bodies and align. Another one is activating regeneration. Who does not want that, right? That's when you essentially maintain youth. This is where your body is able to maintain the vitality and charge and all the organs and cells. Everything is supple and alive and multiplying correctly. Obviously, there's a certain amount of cell multiplication that, eventually slows down. That's part of aging. But there is a huge difference in how people age now and how somebody who, let's say, is aligned with that blueprint, which priestesses, druids, and some other people like in ancient Egypt and so on knew how to do. When you do that, then like Hindu, through yoga, you can do a lot of that. You maintain your body's regeneration at a way higher rate than whatever is typical for your age. So then you are able to vibrate at the frequency that maintains you not just looking younger, but also feeling younger. So you have this vitality, so you have this incredible feeling of juiciness in your life, and that all your aches, pains, and whatever else are not stopping you. They just kind of part of the lesson, and then they shift, and then you're out of that. But your cellular regeneration for your skin, for your organs, for your digestive system, all of that is constantly reactivated. So cellular regeneration speed, you can say, that's ultimately aligned to your health blueprint, will naturally maintain your body at a much healthier rate than without that alignment. Also, this alignment with health blueprint allows you to naturally heal whatever in your body that already is a little bit off and requires healing. So that you don't just drag on with like, well, this is just what happens when you get older, or well, this is just, the condition I have. Every single condition out there is some sort of a lesson. Depending how far gone is the lesson within the body, it could be modified, improved, or completely cured by energetically being in proper alignment with what you meant to be versus what you become due to issues and misalignments. What we meant to be, that is the health blueprint. So if we're talking about a body health from the standpoint of energetics and even wealth energetics, as in wealth capacity of this whole world coming into your body and the body feeling abundance of energy, vitality, and juiciness, that is inside your health blueprint. So neuro-syncing to that blueprint is how you get that energy activated within you. By reactivating your link to your own medical team, of special energy guides, you then are able to apply targeted support to specific things within your body, utilize visiting guides and all sorts of specialists that can help you so that you can have support for any specific condition that you might have right now or might arise in your body. We will look much more into what is the medical team, how to connect to them, how you can resonate with these specific types of energy guides, which are very different than traditionally what people think of energy guides as in personal being that you can connect to. Medical team of guides is sort of a different thing, and I'll teach you how to connect to them, how to utilize their support, and how to always know that you got that support with you. It does not go away. You don't need to do anything for it. You just need to open up in a specific way and connect to it. So we will definitely do that work within the class as well. A little bit more here for you as to what is the medical team itself. Those are the energy guides that are specifically assigned to you to maintain your body functionality. So these are not your personal guides that you can have friendships with and so on. These are beings that kind of don't really have personalities. They're more like technicians or surgeons or maintenance team. What they do is they maintain your form. And remember, the health blueprint is designed by the planet and your soul. So they are planetary guides, first of all. They work with the planetary energies and mostly elementals. Fire, air, water, earth. And they utilize different combinations of these elementals within your body in order to utilize what you have in your health blueprint and fully manifest that within your cellular structure, which then amplifies your regeneration, which then supports biological ascension and all sorts of internal processes that allow you to hold more energy and charge and other dimensions, even if that's what you're into, and so on. So medical team of guides are non-personal, planet-specific, sometimes visiting guides not from this planet, depending on if you're a starseed or an earthling, that support your journey in the physical form as an incarnate being. Those are the beings that are always here for you. They meant to be for you, and sometimes we just don't know we have them or how to connect to them. It's sort of like, when you sign up for something and you think you sign up for this thing and then you realize, oh my God, there's also support in the form of this or that, or that there is an extra specialist that I can ask, and there is this room and that room. Like, I didn't know that all of this existed kind of as a part of the package. So these specific guides, the medical team guides, they are part of the package of incarnating on this planet. Every single person has some of them. You might have 3, you might have 5, you might have more, depending on what condition you're dealing with in this lifetime. But every single person has them, and sometimes we're just not open enough to receive the support. So then they just standing there saying like, okay, whenever you're ready, I would love to come in and, help you, but I can't until you let me in. So that's what we're going to be doing in this course. We're going to actually work with them and help you connect to them so you can utilize that energy. So by uncovering the energetic cause and mastering the elements, you then can finally release all these karmic blockages and influences from the environment or genetic line and collective human programming and make progress in healing yourself. This is what we're after here. This is about inviting the higher frequency and all the support for you to become self-masterful and able to create healing condition within yourself. So sort of like a state of healing that you are living in. Okay, by reaffirming your faith, this is the connection, the internal connection to God's source, and allowing yourself to trust, to open up your capacity to receive support. This is how we can receive linear and spontaneous healing. This is pretty much how it works. So in this course, we will dive deep into your health blueprint. We will get help from your medical team. We will amplify your alignment to heal yourself so that you can clean up all these internal conditions and misalignments in your body and step into incredible state of health. I'm so looking forward to this journey with you, and let's begin.